Having a heart attack was the furthest thing from my mind. I was having a hula hoop marathon, and I was actually hula hooping while having a widowmaker heart attack, 99% blockage to my main artery. I had chalked it up to the fact that I had pulled a muscle, ignored all of the warning signs, and my husband was actually on his way out to work, and he recognized those signs and symptoms in me. The next vivid memory I have is waking up at the hospital with tubes and people telling me that you'd had a widowmaker heart attack, which I couldn't wrap my head around. I went through this state of depression. Why me was the question I was asking. So I went through a bout of depression where I didn't want to do anything. But through God and through my husband, I realized that there was a bigger purpose out there. I spoke with the American Heart Association. Once I shared my story at that time, it took off. I do an event every year called Hoop for Your Heart. It's all about fitness and all about sharing, and that's my purpose, is to continue to share my story and to let people know we don't have to die from this. And once I realized that I could turn my pain into purpose, being able to use my hula hoop, because prior to that, the hula hoop was just a thing to stay fit and all of that. But once I realized that hula hoop was more of a purpose, we're forever connected, my hula hoop and my heart, And what happened is that I realized that I could share my story through the love of my hula hoop. It becomes a wellness class. We talk heart health, and the American Heart Association, they give me all of these opportunities. At the Go Red events, at the Heart Walks, I bring my hula hoop, and we speak heart health and wellness. And so now my story is about life after a heart attack and having that second chance. Heart disease is the #1 killer. Even in the pandemic, heart disease was #1. In a pandemic world, we're dying and we don't have to. 1 out of every 3 suffers from heart disease, but we don't have to die. It's just about knowing your numbers, about the most moderate form of movement, hula hooping. And that's what I realized through this hard journey.